So yesterday we basically collaborated as grade level groups to put together our experiences and our expertise as teachers to create a matrix so that we can align together as a district and as per each grade level our expectations, and so that way all our students are successful and are meeting similar goals. We had a group of 6th grade teachers and 7th grade teachers, so we got split into 2 little cohorts. The 6th grade team worked with the 6th grade team, the 7th grade with the 7th grade team, and so we all worked together to, again, just put out our experiences as educators and put out our knowledge as educators, specifically as mathematics teachers.
Today I did learn there's a lot of depth and a lot of knowledge in this 7th grade team, and which is a plus to have. One of the things I'm excited about is the collaboration, and what we did was to meet each other, decide on 25 standards of 37 in grade 7 that we want to teach, as well as access. Our facilitator was successful at asking those deep questions of what should be taught, how long it should be taught, and at what depth, where we should go.
And so we were able to collaborate together, pick and choose. Okay, so we're gonna start with ratios, functions, or we're going to start with geometry. So we were able to take the different concepts and kind of take the best of both worlds in terms of what would be best mathematically sound. We were also looking at time flow, so we were able to really make a nice flow of concepts so that the students would benefit most. We were able to draw from our personal experiences in the classroom and ask per year, because every year it changes, like they say, when you step into the river, you never step into the same water, right? Same thing with students. So we were looking at patterns and experiences that the students also bring into the year, and kind of scoping and making a prediction of like, oh, well, maybe this year students will come in with this certain expertise, and then just trying to tailor to the best of the students' needs.
It allows the educators to decide on the standards. What should we be accessing? Not only that, it brings everybody in from 7th grade that's teaching. So what we're doing is we're actually finding our base, the floor, the base. Once we find that, and once we have data, we can look to see how far either up or how far down we are from the floor. So the goal is to get us probably to about this floor. That's where we want to be. But it's not a quick process, but it's a very strategic move that eventually we're going to get there. It's much more teacher driven, and so that's a plus. And so that's why I'm really excited, for Out on Rock.
One of the main things that I'm excited about is working with just in general with school-wide with our grade level teams, because during the meeting that we just had recently, the core values that we have are the same. We want the students to be successful. We understand that mathematics is a gateway to opening opportunities, and so we just want to bring the best quality of mathematics education to our students. And so having the ability to sit together with your colleagues and put down the values and kind of mesh together a synchronized and a cohesive curriculum alignment is going to be very valuable, because that is what we're going to be able to bring to our students.
I've been super excited of the work Alum Rock has been doing since July 1st as we began working on our universal course expectation. It's been really exciting that we are at the next step using our shared instructional anchors that have been developed since September. We spent October 31st developing our shared assessments across the district. Using that time, we chose those anchor standards and developed questions for each of them that we will be using over the next year. Doing this work, we're being more intentional and more data-driven and more coherent as a system. Especially, it creates a level of equity that students are going to have the same expectations no matter what school they have, and it allows us to talk across our system about the needs of all our students. This is probably one of the hardest steps we have to do as teachers and in our system, is developing those common assessments. What do they look like? How are we going to assess our students? And what information we truly want to get back. But it's important work because it's for teachers, it's by teachers, for teachers, as we're moving forward to support every single student in Alum Rock.